Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So we want to talk about some stuff today, like, how we are changing the illusion of separation through our thoughts. It's all in your head, guys. It's true. It's all in your head. This duality is in your mind. It's this duality, this feeling of separation is all an ego-based, mind-driven illusion. It looks doggone real. That's how illusions are. But there are so many beings just waiting what they call our return to grace. And we are anxiously awaiting our return to grace as well. So we talked about this, and we'll talk about it more, how we are the orchestrators. You and I, the light seeds of this planet, we are the orchestrators of the dissolving of the ego based on self-centered, mind-driven gain. So the celestials just keep bombarding us, just bamming us with light, because we are so close and we are doing a good job. And I know, and I say this all the time, if you look at the news, it looks like we're screwed. Truth is, that's not the truth. It is what the illusion is portraying on 3D. But it is not what our destiny is. And our choice is to live our life in peace. So we as light seeds are opening up our hearts to all of this energy coming in to our hearts, so that it's easier and easier for us to just pop those balloons of negative thoughts. Get rid of that. Get rid of that thought and come from that place of understanding. We're doing a great job. We need to open our senses. The more we get bam-rammed with the light, the more we wear our shield, the more we understand, the more those extra senses show up. The more those extra senses show up, the more illusion we dissolve. And the more we co-create our light world. So that's our goal as light seeds, is to understand. Not everyone likes to do it this way, but I use the media, the news, to just kind of pop those negative thoughts. I see them, I understand them, and I see through the illusion. As Patrick says, what's the smoke and mirrors? What's up now? Because that's how the mind is. That's how the ego is. It wants you to be fearful. It wants you to be so afraid. Please don't. Don't. There is a lot out there. There's a lot of illusion out there that portrays fear. It has been a challenge for me to understand fear, because it is so insidious. It's in everything on this planet, on this dimension. It is everywhere, everywhere. All the violence and the hatred and the jealousy and the greed and the people wanting to hurt each other. It was the hardest thing for me to comprehend coming to this planet and growing up in a world and in a home that was not loving. But it taught me how to be love, even in the face of whatever negativity it was. And my etheric training was exactly that with the guys. I call them the guys, the celestials, was to face a big old fat Oogie Bear and just generate love back and dissolve it. That's how it's done. I always make it's not really a joke, but a celestial bams you with light until you remember that you're light. But a dark force will bam a light being until they become dark and forget they are light. So you want to be the bamarammer of light all the time, 24/7. And if something or someone tries to bam you with the negative, bring you into separation, don't let it do it. Ground. Send light. That's all you do. That's it. It's so simple. That's all you do. The first thing the fear wants you to do is go, ha! And then they go, you're done. Instead, you go, you bring that energy down, ground into the mother, let her hold onto your tether, and then bam them with that light. That's all you do. The more you dissolve every feeling of separation through your thoughts, the faster we get home. And I would like to get home. So let's get the job done. All right. We're gonna spray our aura. I refilled my bottle. I got lots now. All right. You got cosmic thrust. 1 drop. Bring it into your aura. Cup your hands together. Take a deep breath in. My favorite aroma. It is. I love it. I use it like gobs. Sometimes I use it like with my lotion. It works. All right. There goes my pineal gland. Let's tickle that pituitary and that pineal gland so they open up. Let's do our work as light seeds. Let's dissolve this separation, because the more understanding we have, the less judgment is out there. The more we can radiate that into the collective consciousness, the more we are dissolving the judgment, which is the duality of separation. You can't be separate when you understand. You just understand. It's okay. We're not all supposed to be alike or think alike. It's quite okay. Okay. The more we do this, the more we become the light. And let's go right now. So we bring that light in, that golden, yummy, viscous light from the source that comes in through the top of our head. And it just saturates every cell, every pore, every molecule of your being. And you just bring that light right down, right into the earth to the mother. And she's like, grabs onto it and tethers you, heaven and earth, so that you can take a steady, easy ride. No more bumps in the road. Let her hold your tether. And you bring your light even farther down and around and up your back to source. And you feel it go round and round with that essence of the mother and the father, guiding you and protecting you, the yin and the yang. And you feel that light come up from the mother and out the top of your head and just saturates all 12 of your aura and your chakra. All of your being is saturated with that yummy gold light. And you feel that well of the mother, and you feel yourself connected, supported, helping hands in every way, sending you as much light as you can absorb at every second. And you continue to blast through those illusions, those thoughts that keep you from being that pure light being you so desire to be. And your root chakra is shining. Those old 3D patterns dissolving with every breath, every thought, because you no longer think negative thoughts. You only think positive. And if a negative one comes in, you just go nix, nix, shh, no more. And you change it to understanding. And your sacral chakra, to Lord Kutimi's delight, is no longer dictating who you are and what you are and why you are, but that you are a light being moving through this space and time to a greater vibration that holds peace and love. And through your dissolving of that negativity, you shift this planet out of duality, out of separation, and into the unity of love. And your solar plexus, your spleen, your spleen is radiating that conscious use of power, so that every time you catch a negative thought or negative reaction or a judgment, you radiate that gold, that opalescent light, and you dissolve it. And you just show that understanding. Just beam that understanding through your solar plexus. And share it, because that's what it's about, sharing. And your empathic shield, which is that gold light, dissolves anything you don't understand. In this light, this gold light, you dissolve all those things that you don't understand. Anything that you go but to. Saturate it with that light that sits on the liver. And then radiate that understanding again through your heart for others to understand and know. Because the light seeds show their understanding, share what their wisdom is through the collective consciousness. And through the collective consciousness, we change the whole. We become love. They've proven that meditation reduces crime in a city with the more people that are meditating simultaneously. The crime rate goes down. This has been proven for a long time. But of course, those that like the ego-driven space don't want us to know that. So we, of course, keep beaming light. Scotty, just keep sending that light more and more and more and more. And your intention is, as this co-creator of our new world, that we are loving, light, understanding, compassionate, and kind. And all those negative thoughts and all those negative reactions are gone. They are no longer in your DNA. You cannot respond with anger and hatred because you're a light seed. And we are doing splendidly well. Do you need to be 100%? Can you have a magic moment? Yeah, you can have a magic moment. You know why? Because a magic moment, I call those pop quizzes, is finding something in you that isn't lit up yet, that isn't light or light enough. So go ahead and just go get it. Saturate yourself with that light and come to a point of understanding. So don't worry if you have a magic moment. Nobody cares. Just do your job and be the light 24/7. So you can express yourself in that way, in that light 24/7. And if you have an oopsie moment, it's okay. Get back right away to the light. And if you can't get that light on, get in the shower and just let that water be the light and let it transform you, melt away where that ego has come out. It's okay. You're human. Oh, and feel it radiate up to your third eye, where you are developing and becoming more and more confident about who you are and why you are. And your telepathic notch and your crown are shimmering with light as you radiate out that golden light 20 inches from your aura, so that you have a big shield now, lots of juice, lots of light to share. And keep sharing and keep gobbling it up yourself, because we need a lot of light. There is no end to how much light we need, and there is no end to how much light we are being given. All that you need and all that you want is here for you. And the Mother is delighting in creating a nice soft ride for us to the 5th. So keep radiating out that shield and bring in more and more understanding for whatever you don't understand. This is a journey, and we're getting there, one thought at a time. Keep up the good work. And the more we dissolve those judgments, the more we open up our extra senses and the more understanding we become. Because we see more, we know more, we understand. So these are fun times. Enjoy the journey, because you remember this for all the rest of your lifetimes and your existence. So I love you all, and I'll see you next time.